Hello there, this is Charlie and you are listening to the Tesayo Open Mic Podcast, a podcast created by testers for testers. In the previous episode, covering 5 episodes with examples and real, practical advice, we learned all about how to properly report bugs on our platform with Thomas, one of our team leaders.
I think a good report is a report which saves everyone the time. Everyone has a feeling not to have lost time. How can you archive this? Easy. When you start with a report, you first read the title, what we want to start to talk about today. When you read it, it's what you see the first when you don't know the bug. If you read it and have an imagine what the bug is about, I think the title fulfills its duty. Everyone know about it, everyone have an expectation. If you then go in and read the results, which confirms your image, which you have in your inner eye, and you think, oh yes, that is what exactly I expected after reading the title, then it's a good report in the beginning already. You look at it, you have the results.
Hello, Nikolai. Thank you so much for joining us today. How do you do?
Hello Charlie, hello Testayo community. I'm fine, thanks, and thank you for the invitation. I'm very pleased to be here today.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. And intentionally call you by your name, Nikolai. For those who don't know you, would you mind telling us a little bit about yourself and your name on Discord, which is different, your username?
Okay, you already know my real name from the previous questions. You also know that I'm from Ukraine. My name at Testayo platform and in Discord is Mircil.
Thank you.
So, I have a bachelor's degree in some Boeing specialty. That was really pain to studying there, but it wasn't what I want to do. So Testayo helped me and showed me that there was another way. Now I have been working for Testayo for 3 years. Time is
Oh,
passing
wow.
really quickly.
Very quickly, yes. That's my next question. What's your career path been, and also why QA testing?
That's only my second job, if you can say this way. My first was part-time graphic assistant, but it sounds not really worth it. Way better sounds. It was So after the company was closed, I completed a few courses about testing and found Testayo.
Oh, what kind of courses you took?
Some courses local company in my country, QA test lab,
Oh,
if I remember correct.
hmm.
So they not really gave me much, but some start.
Exploratory testing?
Yes.
Awesome.
About your next question, why QA testing? I tell that in some ways it's really about QA testing, but I guess it's more about Testayo. Because Testayo gives me a lot of opportunities and ways to realize yourself. At first, it was because I can choose how much do I want to work and in what test I want to participate in.
Absolutely.
But now I can say that I like Testayo community very much. The opportunity to work from any place and any time. And lots of interesting projects and of course amazing Testayo team.
Yes, definitely. And you are not just a tester anymore. You are building up your path, your career path with a tester. So, what else do you do with the platform, with us, with the community? Can you tell us, please?
I also time before used to write posts about user stories,
Remember.
but currently I don't have some good ideas for the posts, but I think I write something maybe if I have good idea.
They were
Oh,
really
thank you.
good. They were really good and really funny. It's right to the point and funny. That's really nice.
Yeah, it was really interesting to do this. So I also now trying to mentor new assistants from the United States. We just
Yes.
started and it's really fun and really nice to do.
Yeah, just thank you for your help there. I've seen you working there on the shot and giving suggestions. Thank you so much for that. So that's a really interesting part that after 3 years, have you applied anything from your last job working with SIO? Anything? Or this is just completely change of path for you?
Yeah, it's completely new way. That was just if I can say this monkey job, but
Gotcha.
anything not like this.
Yes, yes, thank you. And I'm with you when you say it's not about testing. It's more about test.io because I'm also here because of test.io and the people there. So next question: what is your favorite thing about testing, Nikolai?
That's, I can say that's a hard question because there are there are much interesting things in testing, but maybe I can say you know what you might find in tests.
Hmm.
I don't know really. If we can highlight one thing, that's probably something like testing is a quite creative process.
Hmm.
Even if the site or app looks good and decent, we can find a lot of bugs in it. So that's very interesting. And also there are a lot of people on
Yes.
platform who inspires me. The way they think and the bugs they found, wow. Sometimes I wonder how do they even think that they
Yeah.
find such bugs. And there are a lot of such people on the platform. So I like that it's all about you here in testing. The way you think. If you can't find bugs, you just change the way you think, start thinking outside
Hmm.
the box. So
Exactly.
every new website or app is a new canvas for you to create on. So and in a way, I like that we are helping to make a product that tons of users will use a little bit better.
Yes. Yes. There's a new canvas. Great analogy. And the thinking process of some testers is just mind blowing indeed. I learned from probably the ones you have in mind were mine as well. Still, they are really good testers.
Yeah, yeah.
What skills are the most crucial to succeeding in this career as a tester?
The most important things, in my opinion, the things as in any other activity, diligence and persistence. So another important thing I can point is
Hmm.
logic and creativity. So work more, learn more, procrastinate
Hmm.
less. I'm saying this more to myself, but to everyone else also.
Yeah, there's any tips from your process with persistency?
I don't know, just sit and work. You need to remember why you're doing this.
Hmm. Correct.
Why is this important to you and for others? You just do.
Thank you, Nicola. And would you share an interesting, special or funny moment you have encountered in your testing career?
Funny moment. I can't even immediately remember something funny or interesting. So my testing experience is only 3 years old, so let it grow a bit, and maybe next podcast or interview I will tell you something interesting. But about a special moment, well,
Hmm.
when I started to work with Test.io, that was a very special moment for me. Maybe even life-changing, who knows?
Yes.
What do you think?
It's gonna change. That was the first one. Is for many to come for sure. The last question, Nikolai, please. What is the best piece of advice you have for someone starting testing with Test.io?
Okay, the best piece of advice. So, as I told before,
Hmm.
I'm working now as mentoring new testers. So the
Yes.
most fundamental things, it's read the academy very carefully. Keep the academy tab open in your browser forever. Don't close it and just keep it open always. Always use the test chat and Discord chat. Test.io has a wonderful community. Why don't take advantage of it?
Absolutely.
Many people don't use chat and Discord. That's very important thing.
Hmm.
And few other important things are read test description very carefully. Always check else messages in the chat. And if you want to succeed in this, review all the bugs in the test cycle and learn from it. That's all.
Thank you, Mircil, sorry. Thank you, Nikolai. Did you have a favorite article from the academy?
The whole academy is a favorite article. You need to learn every article word by
Hmm.
word, and you just remember this. I always open academy to check something, and academy always improves,
Hmm.
always writes new articles, so you just need to check it and read it every time.
Thank you so much, Mircil, Nikolai, for spending the time with us and sharing your amazing career path, and of course, the advice.
Thank you once again, Shari, for inviting me today. I also want to appreciate all the Test.io staff for their work.
Oh, thank you so much. Such kind words. And thank you all for listening to the Test.io Open Mic podcast. If you want to know more about us, what we do, how we do it, and build a QA testing career in the IT industry from scratch, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to listen to our private podcast, please join our Discord community directly from your Tester account. Take care, stay safe, and stay tuned. Cheers.